always end so abruptly. We are live tonight, y'all. We really are. So we missed you terribly. Thank you for giving us a minute. But I am Ann with Andale Homestead.
Hello, everyone. This is Casey from Ormsby Farms.
Hey, it's Monica at Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
And this is Sandy with Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona.
And it is true. We are live, y'all. We're live. Testing, tap, tap on the screen. Just so you know, we're actually here. This is not a rerun. As Ann said, we really appreciate y'all giving us a couple weeks to kind of get everything together. And we are back. And we're actually going to be talking about piecing out chicken. We spun that a couple weeks ago, and tonight is the night that we're going to talk about it. Yes. But before we get into all of that, this is probably my favorite part to start back. And would you say hello to all the wonderful, a lot of people in the chat tonight?
Love to. That would be great. Hey, Aunt Phil back. She says, hi, I missed you guys. We missed you guys too. Cheryl, she said, is this for real? Yes, Cheryl, we're for real tonight. For real. Rebecca touched by yarn. Good evening, everyone. We're glad you're here, Sugar. Nan Snyder. Hey, darling. Love those prayers. Please keep them coming. That'll be great. Dude, yo, where's my car? It all adds up. Peace. Lori, I love you. Thank you for being here, Sugar. And yeah, she said, I think it's live. Last week was reruns. I think we got them for real. We do. Not for nothing, Homestead. Hey, Ginger. We're so glad to see you, Sugar. Sorry I missed your Bible study last night. I always miss that. Penny Ortiz. She loves everybody, and we all love her too. Landbander. Hey, I'm glad you're here tonight. Thank you.
Landbander, I think, won a couple weeks ago, right? Yes.
Oh, cool.
Mine's still there.
Yeah, the last time we were live, he won.
Okay, good. And hey, Heather, Milk and Heritage Farms, how's that farmstead going? And she asked earlier in the chat, Sandy, is this your new studio?
It is.
It's wonderful. Yeah. Doesn't she look beautiful? She's the tannest one of all of us in the coldest temperature. It's crazy. Hey, Cheryl, we're so glad you're here, Sugar. So, and we have Lori's World. I can't say all the way from Canada now. She's in Washington State. So, no, wait, Oregon. She's in Oregon. So we're glad to see you, Lori. Thank you. And Tamra, hey, Bale friends. And hey, Bale friends, say hey to you too, Sugar. Joni Krause. Joni came to my house today. She was in my wedding. And she came and visited us today. We got lots of hugs and had a few tears together and a few happy times and lots of laughs and love. And I love her dearly. She and I were and are still wonderful friends, but she's a dear friend of mine. And Henry Leslie, Vermont. Henry Leslie, Vermont. He says hey to Sandy, but I bet he's saying hey to everybody. Henry and Leslie.
Just me. No, not you guys. Just me.
Well, by this is over, he'll love all of us. So it'll be
right.
James Hall, y'all. Hey, Shade Tree Cook. I'm so glad to see you, Sugar Pie. He's doing pretty well now, I think. Jersey Dolphins. Jersey and I have this text thing going on his comments on my videos, and I'm loving it, Jersey. I'm absolutely loving it. Thank you for being here. And by the way, he loves all of y'all now as much as he does me.
And we love Jersey, yeah?
A little jelly about sharing my Jersey. Sure.
We love us some Jersey.
We do. Thank you, Joni. And Sue, she got shamed into putting her first name in there. Ms. Dallas, Sue. Jesse said, Ms. Dallas, Mrs. Dallas. Well, we're just worried about that. We're playing Ring Around the Rosies right now. And she put Sue in there. I just love it. I love it. And then we have Jennifer Ocean Homestead. She wants y'all to hit that like button. We do too. Make sure you're still love us. We're glad to see Jennifer Almost Ocean. Hey, Nanny Tam, how you doing, doll baby? She's so faithful. We love you, and we hope your health is well. My what about Bob? Robin Hood Homestead. Hey, Bob, you better go find Lori's car now. See, easy days ahead. He's my brawn. I hope my brain's in there somewhere. Days ahead. Thank you for being here. And Henry Leslie, Vermont. Have fun. All for everybody. Jeannie, good evening. She says to everybody, all of us from Florida, that hot town. It's been hot here today, man. The temperature wasn't so hot, but it felt like it was about 120. It was a lot. And there we have Merritt. Hey, Marie. What how would you say that?
I think merit. It looks like merit, right? Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Monica looks great, by the way.
What
Yeah,
happened?
she was Quasimodo now tonight. She is healed,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. We'll have to talk about that in just a
Yeah.
minute.
Yes.
We'll have to talk about it in a little bit.
And so we're close to the end. We got James Hall and Jeannie and my what about Bob and Nanny Tam saying hello to everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all. And just a quick update. I'm going to do a little self promotion. The Worth is doing well. Hospice is taking over, but I tell you who's really taking over is the Lord. Holy Spirit is so strong here that there are things that can't possibly be a coincidence. And it makes us laugh and giggle and pray and sing and cry and have a big time. So we're just Sunday morning, we spent the time singing gospel together. All of us, everybody in the house was crying. My house is full all the time. Brothers and sisters, he's one of 7. Got lots of people coming and going, and they don't even knock on the door anymore. They come right on in. And I said, look, don't you mind all these cars in the yard? You come right on in, snuggle yourself right in the middle of us because that's what we want. So I just want y'all to know we're still praising the Lord, and he's going to go to the promised land, and we know that we're going to see him again. So thank you so much. Yeah. That's right, Monica. You've got a big enough crowd that you know how it is at your house.
Yeah, just doing it like the promised land.
That's right. The promised. All right. So tonight we have quite the topic.
Yeah.
My mother taught me how to piece out a chicken.
Which
And
did you know it's like a skill now?
it's a skill.
Like
Yeah.
because and some people don't have that skill.
They
Yeah.
do. That's right. As long as they chip in when it's chore time, yes, they're all welcome. Jersey, I must say, I am a little spoiled these days because I go, I think I'd like some of that ham and potato salad that so and so brought. I'll get it for you. You want it on a bun or you want it in a biscuit? Why do you want? Well, I think I'll take it in a bun this time. And a little sweet tea, that'd be great. So yeah, they're spoiling me terribly.
Oh,
I
I
have
love
no
that.
idea where any of my stuff is because they're all putting it where they feel like it goes, and it's perfectly fine with. So the chicken now
Mhm.
it comes pieced out
Yeah.
already.
Mhm.
I have not taught my children how to piece out a chicken because you didn't have to.
Mhm.
For a while, you could get things cheaper, chicken wings or chicken drums
Yeah.
or chicken whatever. But now you can get a whole chicken cheaper than you can the pieced out stuff.
Can I just say for pricing, and because I pulled a Sandy today, and I actually did a lot of documentation, paperwork, like looking up stuff,
There you go.
and I have checked out prices at the grocery store, and it is crazy, the amount that they charge for
Mhm.
piecing out a chicken
Yeah.
compared to a whole chicken. Now, I'm just gonna say this is what it costs me here in Georgia to raise a chicken. And this is not if I have to purchase chickens from a hatchery. This is if I incubate eggs from my chickens, breed them out. It costs me $3.75 a chicken. So that's a whole chicken. They're
That's awesome.
butchered, they're done, they're whole. Okay.
Awesome.
Um, you get, now what I get when I piece out a chicken, and we're going to go into it, and Monica actually is going to be piecing out a chicken
She
for
is.
us on camera.
Isn't
Um,
that awesome?
but what I get is, you get the 4 little wing things. You get the 2 wings that you piece out into 2, which I count that as a half a meal because I'm a big boy and 4 wings don't do it for me. Um,
Gotcha.
so that's a half. And then the chicken breasts, I personally like to cut the chicken breast in half because the chicken breasts are big. They're
Yeah.
big. And then you get 2 thighs and 2 legs, but the 2 legs I count as 1 dinner. So what I said was I lost track already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 to 6. Okay. So if you do 6 pieces, that's about
right, Nanny Tam.
63 cents a piece.
Mm-hmm.
They were charging for 6 chicken breasts, just 6 in the grocery store, $12.50.
Yeah.
But if you do yours, it is $1.88 to get 6 chicken breasts in a pack.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I think this episode probably is going to be the most important for our listeners to really hone in, listen, get you a hay bale prepper guide, write it down, because you can save a lot of money. Even if you don't grow your own chicken. Buy your chicken at the store. It's about $8, $9 now for a whole chicken in Georgia.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? The one that I'm going to cut up tonight is one of 2. I was able to get it at my local Brookshires, which is like a smaller market. It's usually more expensive there, but they had a rockin' deal and they were able to, they had all of their chicken on sale for $1.99 a pound. And it was only for the rotisserie. I mean, it was only for the whole chicken. It was only the whole chicken. So you're buying the whole chicken. It was $1.99 a pound. And I gobbled that up. I was like, I'm going to take a couple of these because we're raising our own birds right now. But I knew that normally, I want to see how you catch and process. Normally I buy my chicken breast because the kids have been, I was raised on chicken breast. I wasn't raised on chicken thighs. And maybe it's like me being bougie. Maybe my mom was fancy, but the breast, I guess the breast meat is drier. And I never really liked a lot of the thigh meat. And I think for a while there, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ann and Sandy, you guys can help me with this, but I think for a while there, and maybe in the 80s, we were told that chicken thighs were too greasy. They were higher in fat. And so you should be eating the chicken breast because it's the leanest part of the chicken. And if you were trying to keep your weight down and look more, look better and look skinnier, then you don't want to eat the fattier parts of the chicken, like the thighs and the wings and the legs and all that. You want to eat the chicken breast. Am I right in saying that was more of a thing that they probably started in, at some point, one of the generations here?
Well, that's kind of the way that I was raised. But it doesn't make any sense now.
No, I mean, it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it's right. I disagree with that 100%.
Yeah.
But I was raised in chicken breast. Sandy, when you were raised in eating chicken, were you raised eating chicken?
We were.
Did you
Yeah.
eat the whole chicken? Or was it like a thing where you only ate certain parts?
We ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I found, when we only had a couple kids, it was always, do you want a leg? Do you want a wing? Do you want a thigh? But then the more children I had, then I wasn't even cutting it up anymore. I was just roasting it. I was pulling it apart, mixing it up, and feeding it to them and saying, this is what you're getting.
Yeah. Well, and that makes sense. But so for instance, we raise our own chickens and we've done it for, we're doing it again after years of not doing it. But I asked my sister, who is just a few years younger than me, and I said, hey, Mindy, the whole chicken's $1.99. Such a good price. Like, you can't beat that. Like, even the chicken breasts you buy at the store are going to be like $2.50 for the cheapest you can find per pound. And that's when they're on sale. And I called her and she's like, yeah. And no shame on my sister, not to throw shade on her, but she's like, my kids and my husband, they won't eat anything but the white meat. And I'm like,
oh,
what?
Yeah.
So she's like, if I get a whole chicken, it'll go to waste.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you kidding me? Like, what? Because if you throw the dark meat, and he said white meat or dark meat, one was drier than the other. Yeah.
Yep.
If you eat the dark meat, then you just throw the dark meat in with the white meat and mix it all together. And it's all going to go. I mean, it all tastes good. And that's what I've started doing more with my kids because it is expensive to buy the breast meat. It is expensive to buy the white meat. Chicken tenders at the store, just the little tender part that's on these birds, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get on my soapbox. Girl, you know as good as I do that them chicken tenders in the store is not the tenderloins. It is blended up chicken meat formed into it.
No, I'm talking about the chicken tenders that they sell the whole tender, like the whole tenderloin.
Oh,
Those strips, those whole tenderloin strips.
Yeah, those is not chicken.
Yeah, no, they're not.
But those whole tenderloins you buy in the store, if you go buy a pack of just fresh tenderloins, they are expensive. And yes, it takes you an extra second to get to them, but y'all just buy a whole chicken. And if you have that skill, and I was talking to Eric and I was like, here's the thing. If everything goes crazy and we can make that supposition now. Maybe 6 years ago, no one could ever have thought to say, well, if everything goes crazy and we can't get meat at the grocery store, and people would say that'll never happen. Well, now we can all sit here and say there's going to be a time, there could be a time, there has been a time where you go to the grocery store and they're sold out of chicken. Yeah. They're sold out of breast meat. But you know what they probably did have? Whole chickens, because no one knows how to do anything with them anymore.
That's right.
Or they're too bougie to make a whole chicken and eat just, and to eat all of it. But I will say, I have a large family and I'm still feeding 6 children at home with my husband and myself. So we're 8 of us. And I will say, 8 of us, we have made one whole chicken. We can make that last into 3 meals. 3 meals for 8 of us.
Wow.
Because I did it last week. I stretched out 3. I did one night. I did rotisserie. I made the chicken. I roasted it. We had fresh hot chicken salad. So I made salad, like actual like romaine lettuce, put it on. We put hot chunks of chicken in there with bacon and all the fixings. Everybody had salad. The next night, I took the shredded meat and I threw it in some chicken Alfredo. And that third day, I threw all the rest of that meat that I had shredded up that I didn't use for the chicken Alfredo. I made chicken bacon ranch pasta. 3 meals, 1 chicken, 8 people eating every single night.
Yum.
Now, Eric won't eat the pasta stuff, so he didn't eat it. So 7 people eating 2 of those nights. But otherwise, I mean, you can make it stretch if you know what you're doing. So, yeah, I mean, just stop being bougie, people. That's my soapbox.
And when you roasted that chicken, you could take the bones and make broth out of it too.
Absolutely.
So then that could give you a whole other things that you could make also.
Absolutely.
Sandy, have you ever tested it to see how much broth you get from like one chicken carcass?
Well, I just throw it in a pot and I put enough water in there to like 2 inches above it and I just cook it. So, probably a couple quarts you could get from a chicken.
That's all
easy enough.
Like about, let's say 2 or 3. So besides the 6 pieces that you're getting, or the 6 dinners, quote unquote, you're getting from one, you're also getting 3 more quarts of broth.
Yeah.
Which then turn into other meals that you can,
That's right.
Yep. Like Monica said, if you shred the chicken, the dark and the white meat together, and put it in soup, the soup then turns into tons and tons of other meals that you're for it. So
that's right.
Learn to cut. And I want to do this picture first before we have Monica run to camera B.
What was Sandy? I was going to say, Sandy was going to say something. What were you going to say, Sandy?
My question for the day is, how does a grocery store charge you $15 or more for a whole chicken, but you can get a whole chicken that they cooked for $5?
Right.
That's true.
How does that work?
I don't know. Well, ours, like Monica found them on sale. I look for whole chickens that are on sale.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And we go to a butcher that will have leg quarters on sale. And
if you're not raising your own chickens that you're going to butcher, you might raise chickens, but you're not butchering them. And you're by a Costco, a lot of times they have a deal and you get 10 whole chickens for an incredible price.
Yeah.
So
wait, at Costco?
At Costco, yeah.
That's right.
She's like, wait.
Yeah. You'll have to check with them. Yeah.
I am. That's crazy.
Yeah, they call them their rotisserie chickens, but they're not cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
because
not
it's still
cooked? Wait,
$5 at
No.
Costco.
The rotisseries at Costco here are $6.99, I believe, $7. But they're a little bit meatier. They're a little thicker and a little meatier than the ones at Walmart. But I will say, I have been to Walmart. I have gotten those rotisseries, and I've gotten them at Costco. And there have been times where I have opened those fully cooked chickens up, and it looks raw-ish. And I am not a happy camper because if I open up a fully cooked chicken and it looks like it still needs a little time in the oven,
Ooh.
I'm not happy. That does not make, because I'm thinking, how long has it been at that temperature?
Yeah, but one of the reasons why store-bought chickens can be like that when you buy them when they're cooked is because the way they process chickens for stores, they don't drain them enough. And that can be an issue.
Yeah. Ugh.
Sorry, that's, it's just one of those things.
Y'all are ruining my rotisserie chicken from Food Line, I can tell you. That just sounds gross.
Just need to crisp it up in the oven before you eat it.
Yeah, I've never had that issue. And like Ann said, ours here in Georgia is about $4.99 at Costco for the cooked chicken. And ours is cooked. Like sometimes maybe overcooked.
No, mine are never overcooked. They be juicy. Like you get the bag and it's sloshy, and I'm like, all right, well, y'all know what you're doing, I guess. But
must be a Texas thing, because not here in the South.
Okay, so Monica, you're gonna go and show us how to do this, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna pull this up just to kind of re-show what we were talking about. As you see right there.
You take off, Monica.
I wish I could point, and I can't point, but you got the wings up there, and those wings can be cut into 2 different wings. You got the flats and the drumettes. Let me just say and show my face. When I was working in restaurants, people were very bougie about their chicken wings. They're like, I want all flats. I want all this. So when people joke about that, that's what that is. You got the flat and the drumette. Right in the middle of those 2 is you got the breasts. And again, depending on if you raised your own chicken or if the chicken was something you bought from the store, that's going to be the size of those breasts. Some of these breasts, I will tell you, are like the size of turkey breasts. And I'm like, what are y'all feeding these chickens in to get like 3-pound breasts? It's weird.
They do. At the chicken houses around here, the chickens are like
jumbo.
And
Yeah, I mean, but in the store they inject water into the chickens too, so they're plumper,
juicier.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, you have to look on the label, and sometimes, like an organic one will say not injected. You have to read the label.
But it's usually always the cheap ones. If you go to the cheaper prices, if you really look, it does say the injection.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is just water. And of course, when you cook it down, you're like, how did my big old giant breasts turn into this much chicken meat?
Well, that makes sense.
And then you got the thighs right there underneath the breasts. I personally like thigh meat better than breast meat. I think it has more flavor. Just saying. And this is me all chit-chatting until we see Monica's pop up down here at the bottom. And then we also have the legs, the 2 drums at the bottom.
That's my grandson's favorites, the drumsticks.
I have to say that it's one of my favorites too. I really do enjoy. Oh no!
Come on, we got it. We're gonna have Kitchen Monica here in just a second.
We are, but Kitchen Monica needs to go turn her camera back on in her main one before I'm able to pull up the big kitchen.
So she says.
Kitchen Monica has to go turn her camera on Sitting Monica before Kitchen Monica can be pulled up.
There's wood chemicals.
And I just saw Kitchen Eric too.
Oh, you did?
Behind the scenes.
I didn't see him. That was quick. I wasn't looking well enough, I guess. But I mean, it's gonna be fun, y'all. She's got a cutting board with some pretty fancy knives.
Oh, there she is.
But let me
Hang on.
Y'all continue to talk, and I'm gonna try to work some magic.
Okay. He's gonna work some magic. Yeah, and we're gonna get that chicken big so that y'all can see it. And what is it called when you like she does her turkeys this way? Is it bat batch cut with thatch cut?
Spatchcock,
What?
spatchcock.
Spatchcock. Sounds so weird. I don't know how to say that name. Spatchcock. There we are.
There we go.
are. Yay.
Oh yeah, her and Eric both taught me how to spatchcock the turkeys, and they do that with the chickens too. And it's just easier to store. It's where you cut it down the center, and then you kind of break it in half so it's flat. But I think this is a full chicken.
Yeah, this is. I mean,
Right.
that's a big old chicken. Did she get that for $1.99 a pound? That's
$1.99 a pound. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
You see that thumb?
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Here we go.
Oh, so she says she's going for the legs first.
Okay. I'm gonna do
I'll
the
tell
quarter.
you, that is
That's what I do too.
really. I don't.
You
Sandy,
don't?
where do you go first? The legs?
Yeah, I always do the legs and the thighs first.
Yeah, me too.
I guess I was doing it wrong, y'all.
No, you're not doing it
No,
wrong.
I don't think it's right or wrong. I think it just depends on what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that. And then I
Yeah, and see right there, one thing when you do the legs or the wings, there's a joint from
Yeah.
the two bones that if you snap it a certain way, you can get a knife right in between, and you're gonna see she's about to cut that the bones are completely separated.
yeah. And
And
that
she's
way
able to now go right underneath that. I think she's probably gonna try to show us that bone that oh no, it's already broke. Yep. So now we're just cutting that off. You can snap and then you're able to pull it away. Yeah. It's
and I have some chicken shears, some kitchen shears
mhm.
that are scissors that make it easier for me that I can just slice
Oh.
right through that joint.
I
with
usually do that with the
scissors.
backbone and the turkeys. There's
Uh-huh.
they're called poultry shears that I got, but
Yes.
that right there is considered the leg quarter. Like you
Yep.
can buy leg quarters in the store, and they're relatively cheap
They are cheap.
Right. Yeah.
and good. They are good.
You can
Put
get
on
a
the
big
barbecue
bag,
grill.
5 to 10 pounds for a small. There's the joint.
Yep,
she's
there's the
talking
joint
about.
right there that she's talking about.
Yep. And go right through it. There we go. Hot diggity. And then she's pulling the skin off and the little fat blobbies. And she's getting ready to cut the thigh from the drum.
Now, I told y'all that I was gonna talk about this on she's doing the thigh and the drum. Do y'all keep the skin on when y'all piece out chicken?
I do.
I do.
I do too, because I heard there are some people that take the skin completely off. That's where the flavor is.
Well, it depends. If I'm making chicken and dumplings,
Oh, yeah.
I don't because I don't like skin in the dumplings. I get Mrs. Ann's dumplings from the grocery store, the frozen ones. I don't make my own, but I do keep the skin because it's really yummy when you're baking and doing. It's really good. All right, so she's finding the joints here. She's using her fingers to find it and cutting the drumstick
And she's popping the joint because that's how you get the knife through easily.
yep. And you just have to feel around to feel where it's going together. And
You know, you can if you don't want the skin on there, you can literally take all the skin off while you're cutting that up and
Yep.
then boil that skin in some water, put it in a jar and let it cool and all the fat will rise to the top. And I find that really tasty when I'm cooking fried potatoes.
Ooh, that sounds good
Ooh, I haven't done that before.
either.
What a great idea. And Ann Philbeck says, she usually cuts the breast first. So it's all in what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I usually do breasts and wings first, but
Okay. And then Penny says, I do sometimes the wings first. And then the next time,
Penny,
I'll
we're
start
twins.
with the legs first. And then I don't think it matters as long as you get all the chicken pieces out.
Well, there
Right.
she goes with the wings. She's getting that joint.
Finding the joint to separate from the main body. Add it to the bones or make gravy with the juices. Yum. And
Yeah.
then Jennifer says if I roast a chicken in the big turkey roaster, first I put the whole chicken on a cookie sheet in the oven and broil. And then when it's turning brown, I flip it and brown the bottom then put it in the roaster. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good idea.
I haven't done that before, Jennifer. I need to
Yeah.
try.
Sometimes when you get a whole chicken in the store, you'll get the heart and liver and gizzard. But
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of times anymore, you don't get that package in there, which is too bad because there are people that want to use that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of times they'll cook it, boil it in water, and then just grind it up into just like a mash and
Yeah.
add that to gravies. And
Uh-huh.
and that
And
can
then
be real good.
breast. Look
And
at
it's
it.
really good for dog foods too.
And
All
she's
the
talking about,
liver and the heart and all that kind of stuff.
see
And
where the backbone and the breastbone are together there? She's going to cut on both sides. Make sure she gets the backbones to the back. Cut right in front of them and
Mhm.
slice it right on down. That's good. And yeah, we do that with the to make dog food. Worth loves the chicken livers, but I do not. Ugh. But
oh,
he
and
does
you got to be a good Southern girl and have a little bit of fried livers and gizzards.
too, but I can't. I try it for yeah. Mm-mm.
Now,
Okay,
when there's
back.
the backbone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do y'all keep when y'all piece out chickens and put them in the freezer or vacuum seal? Do you keep the breast on the bone, or do you
I
take it off the bone?
I
know.
do. I just cut the bone right in half. See, she's got the whole
Yeah.
breast there. I just cut it right in half, right there, just like she's doing.
Right.
And then, and yeah, because it's kind of a gristle. It's kind of gristly bone there, and you just
And I think
split.
if you cut it off the bone, you waste even the well experienced butchers will waste a lot of meat on the bone.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, good deal. Look at those. Those are huge. I mean, they're bigger than her hands. They're really big breasts
Yeah.
that she got such a good sale for.
Awesome.
Okay, so we have the breast and the backbone. Now, I usually do break that in half, that backbone. I usually, do that part because one side, oops, she went away. Well, she'll
Well,
be back
she
in a minute.
started with the breast, and I guess she heard Miss Ann, and was doing it in half. And then the wings. Now she kept the wings together, the drumettes and the flats.
She
Um,
did.
a lot of people do that. We'll put the two together because you piece it out. It's good for a small appetizer of wings. Again, big boy, not enough wings for me.
Oh, wait, here we go. She might be back. What's on the menu?
Raw chicken.
Yep, we're cutting up chicken. We're cutting up chicken. The wolf.
Okay, Casey, since you
Camera.
Casey, when you piece out a chicken that you've processed,
Mhm.
do you do anything with the feathers? Some people put them in their compost piles. Do you do anything with the feet?
I keep feet for broth.
Yes, Ginger.
And feathers go to compost.
Uh-huh.
And I only say that because that is just how I watched it on a video. On
Yeah.
the YouTube was you keep the feet and the neck for broth. The feathers, we used a plucker when we did it. It goes all onto a tarp, and you take that tarp and dump it into your compost because it's
Yeah.
wonderful for your compost.
Mhm.
And then all of the innards is in a separate jug for the dogs. And then I, process the chickens. I usually wait a day, and I usually keep half of the chickens whole just because it's kind of nice some nights, just to roast a chicken and have it with some potatoes and root vegetables,
Mhm.
rather than having like a chicken breast.
Mm.
So some of them I don't piece out, some of them I piece out. Uh, but I try to keep everything. Now, the only thing I don't keep is the head, because
Uh-huh.
even to this day, as a homesteader of 4 years, it freaks me out a little bit.
Well, what would you do with the head? Sandy, what would you do with the head?
Wow. I don't know. Probably a dog would probably eat it, or a cat. I'm not really sure. We always threw it away.
Okay, but with the feet, what did you do with feet? Because some people like to eat chicken feet.
Well, I've only used them in broth
Okay.
because, but I understand there are people that do, they cook them up and they take that skin and there's not very much food there, but,
No.
but
I can honestly say I've never eaten chicken feet.
I haven't either. And I want to say that we do wash our chicken feet before we put them into broth.
yes.
So they are soaked and washed before we add them in there. But I guess there's something that adds to the goodness for your body of the chicken feet.
Yeah.
Look, Penny says, I always save my chicken feet to pickle for family holidays on a relish tray.
How interesting.
Penny, I need to come to one of your gatherings. I would actually want to try that. I would actually try pickled chicken feet. Would y'all?
I would, why not?
What the heck? I mean, you either like it or you don't. And
Yeah.
Biscuit says feet are great sources of glucosamine, which
Yes.
is with joint. And
That was the word I was looking for.
Diana. And I mean, there are people that do eat chicken feet. There she is. You did a great job.
It was
Thank you.
wonderful.
My phone cut out right as I was laying all the pieces back up on the cutting board, all perfectly and beautifully. And then it was gone. I was like, yeah, okay. That was rude.
We'll just say this is Monica right here.
Oh my gosh, look how beautiful it was.
That's
So
perfect.
those little things right there, you see this part right there, the little tenders are ones without the skin. That's a tender.
Right.
That's the tenderloins that they sell for like really expensive in the grocery store, which is such a
they
rip
do.
off.
Now, this is probably a crazy question because I've cut it out before, but I'm just doing it for people that have just jumped into our chat.
Mhm.
The chicken tenderloin is just like the beef loin and the pork loin
Yeah.
on the animal
In a rabbit. Yeah.
from the back strap,
Yep.
right?
Yep. That's it.
Oh, is that right? Because I didn't.
Yeah, it's the tenderloin. That's the back strap. That is the like most tender
Most
part because it's
tender piece of the animal.
yeah, it's not used
Weird
really.
strap of everything.
Okay. When you guys roast a chicken in the oven, do you flip it upside down so the breasts are down, or do you have the breasts up? Because I find that it's more tender. The breasts have more juice if they're down.
Down.
Just
Yeah.
like
Do you?
Yep.
I've always done it up. Maybe that's why mine are so dry.
Well, I've always been taught it was up
Turkeys
too.
are always up. The legs are always up for
Yeah.
turkeys. But the chickens, why wouldn't I do that? It would
Right?
only make sense.
Yep. I started figuring that out when I started roasting more chickens last year. And I was like, why am I doing it like this? It's just dry on the top and the bottom's all juicy and delicious, but I don't want to eat the back. Like I want to
Wait,
eat.
do y'all put your turkey's breast up too?
No.
yeah, my turkey's upside down too.
Yeah.
So I
That's
used
it, because I put mine upside. That's how I watched it on a YouTube video, y'all.
I always cooked them upright for a long, long time. And I was like, why am I spending my time basting this and constantly filling it with butter and all the stuff when all the delicious juices are just soaking the butt?
Yeah.
I want the good stuff in the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even like turkeys have big booty. Like if the butt was where the meat was, then I'd be fine with that, but it's not.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah.
Well, the instructions even tell you to do it. that way.
Yes. That's where the little timer, the turkey tester thing is on the top
Yeah.
in the store-bought one. So why wouldn't you do it like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down usually. Okay, Penny. That's good. You roast mine up, but butter under the skin.
That's what I do, James. I take pats of butter and shove it in there.
Yeah.
But then it still seems to get dried. No?
Heather says bony booty.
There you
You
go.
ain't eating no face.
I do like words
Yeah.
smoke them too before I cook them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Because you can add apple or whatever chips that you're using and it can give you different flavors. And I just really like that.
Yeah.
Now, Monica, you weren't up here when I asked them because Penny's talking about that they save the chicken feet for family gatherings and they do pickled chicken feet on a charcuterie board. Would you try it? We've all said, what the heck?
So I have a question for Penny though. That sounds great. But do you raise these chickens that you eat the feet of?
Mm.
Because I'm going to tell you that I raise meat chickens, a lot of them. And I don't even want those feet touching my body when I pick them little sweet babies up sometimes
Well,
to
we
put them
did
back in their
say that we
pen.
wash the feet because I raise the chickens and I use the feet. I wash the feet before I use them for broth because it's really good for your joints. And was talking about.
I make my own beef broth and I'll take that for my joints. Thanks. So that's all I have to say about that. Everybody can do what they want. Oh, thanks, Jersey. I haven't done that actually in a while because normally I just make a whole chicken. So I had to go back and tap into my haven't processed chicken in a while. But I'm really excited that I was able to do that so quickly because when I process my chickens in like a week, I'm going to piece out a bunch of them and save a bunch of pieces together, like the breast.
Can we just talk about how quickly you did do it, Monica? This is not something like it's going to take you days to figure out how to do it. You're basically paying less money, and Monica had one chicken done. What do y'all think? Maybe 10 minutes?
I mean, that's the thing too. It was really wet because I had been soaking it because like literally 2 hours ago, it was completely frozen, guys. Okay. Completely frozen at 5 p.m. Okay. I was like, Casey, I should probably take a whole chicken out and thaw it out. So I was literally pulling it out of a bowl of water, which is why it was so wet. So yeah.
Oh, hey, Troy.
Yeah. It was quick.
And really, if you're doing it at your house after you've done it a few times, I bet you if Monica wasn't having that on the camera, she could have done that in 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, I can process a whole chicken in 5 minutes. So I'm sure I could piece it out in 5 minutes too.
And Monica does this for you. Penny says yes. She absolutely raises them.
Well, I want to say that I am very proud of you for pickling all those feet and washing every single little toe and toenail of those birds because my Texas sized birds they're not my favorite toenails. I can't do it.
Yeah, sharp
The
knife.
sharp, yes. And you know what? I had my 14-year-old in there sharpening both of those knives before I did that live stream. He was in there like working, and I was like, please, Jesus, don't cut yourself.
Oh, so well, piecing out the chicken and processing the chicken. That is so important that I don't think a lot of people talk about is the quality of knife or the knife that you use. Because it's easier.
That black knife, the black handled knife that I had that looked kind of like a fillet knife almost, that actually is in my Amazon wish list, or in my Amazon storefront. That is a knife we have been using for the last 10 years. Actually, we processed our very own chickens. Did I send you that one when you first started?
You did, and I bought it. I actually bought it from your Amazon storefront.
I love that knife. It was actually the one that Joel Salatin actually recommended on his video. And I found that and I was like, well, obviously I'm going to get something that an expert uses. And that's one of my favorite knives to use when we're processing chickens. And so my kids always make sure it's nice and sharp before I want to use it. So it is very interesting. It's a good idea to use really sharp knives. And I do have small ones.
The ones that look like a fillet knife, the swoopty doopty ones.
Yeah.
Sharp and easier.
Yes.
I've noticed that they sharpen a lot easier than like the butcher knife or
boning knife. Yeah.
Oh, look at there. Jesse, put your Amazon
there
store.
You go. Hey, it's Prime Day. So here's the thing too, guys. It's Prime deal. So if y'all are going to go shopping for anything, whether it's survival stuff, whether it's any of the stuff we've talked about, maybe you're looking to water glass eggs. Maybe you're looking to go get some of the stuff that we've done here on these last 5 or 6 episodes. You should 100%. Casey's pointing the wrong way, but go the opposite way over to the link tree. Are you pointing the right way? That's the link tree.
I'm pointing the right way. It's the QR code.
No, that's the wrong way.
You're pointing at your closet.
You're pointing at your dog. You're pointing at your diva. No, the opposite way, Casey, away from your closet. It's going to be that way.
It is. Anyway. Pull it up.
Anywho.
Towards our QR code.
Yeah, but now's the time, guys. If you have a little bit of money that you want to spend,
Sandy's got it.
There you go. Go get your deals now because trust me, this is the best time to stock up on those things that you need for survival. You're still pointing the wrong way, babe. Like, what is? Go the opposite. Go towards your fan. Go the other way. You know what, though? Speaking of all that, Casey, I think that it's getting close to the time that we need to start thinking about what our next episode is going to be. So we might have to spin for a new episode soon because this has been such a cool episode, especially because it's really important to be getting these skills now.
Yes.
Y'all are fully aware that things can happen. And that means
Monica, also, because
You
you
might
said
have
it was Amazon Prime Day, y'all don't go anywhere because we're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway.
boom.
And
We
use it for Amazon Day
Yeah.
to save money. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing too. So you know that these things can happen. You're fully aware if you've lived life, unless you're under the age of 6, you know that things can get crazy, and you know that there may be skills.
Oops.
Oh,
Okay. She was.
This is the time to build those skills now. Build those skills. Casey, what are you doing? Look, I don't have puffy eyes anymore. There's no more better, guys.
Oh, tell them about it real quick.
So I was in the garden minding my own business, and apparently there was a gang of feral wasps. Actually, it was one. He was the wasp leader, and he came after me and stung me on the forehead right there, and then stung me on the bum as I started to run away.
Oh
What
my
a
God.
jerk.
What a jerk.
I know. How dare he? But
she was very glamorous for a couple days.
You know what? That didn't even swell up until like, literally 18 hours later that I looked like Sloth from the Goonies. But the one on my bum was rock hard and swollen within 5 hours.
Oh.
You definitely
Yeah, Eric said I had buns of steel.
Yeah, for sure. You had an allergic reaction. Hey, Brian, we're glad you're here.
Hey, Brian. Okay, so Casey, are you going to spin for this?
I think so, but I think Monica, since you did such a wonderful job piecing it out, you should count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's talk about. Let's see. Maybe it will go 1, 2. Heat source. What? That's right up Miss Ann's alley.
I was about to say that has Pyro Granny written all
over it. All over
That's
it.
exciting, yeah. Because now, most people are probably thinking, y'all, we're in the middle of summer. I know in the South it's 4 billion degrees right now.
Yeah.
But remember, we're teaching you skills to use for later.
Yeah.
For later. Yes.
This is a good skill to learn because
it is.
Heat source and fire starting, I am not good at. I am so bad. So I'm going to be taking a lot of notes, next week from Miss Ann.
Buy a plethora of lighters is all I can tell you, Casey. But at the same time, Monica, when we do have our heat source, it would be so cool if your boys or you could show us, like they have the coolest fire starters.
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe next week.
Like that. I mean,
maybe next week
to incorporate in it.
We can do that. Do you want me to get a video or do you guys want me to show you them doing it live?
Show us. Because it's really cool to watch. So
because it's easy. And you can see really in real time how easy it is. Like I can literally give it to my 10-year-old and say, here, you need to do this.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I have a hard time with arthritis in my wrist and hands with those flint sticks. But I have a very hard time getting the spark to spark. But I bought a fancy one that you showed last year that your boys had. And so I want to absolutely do that. And then we'll try to concentrate on some things that if you get caught short, what you might already have around the house.
I think we're giving away one of those in our main final giveaway. Is that right?
Yes, we are.
Of what we're giving away. So I'm saying it right.
Yes.
Were we giving something away tonight's episode too? Not the $10 one, Monica. You're the boss on.
I will go look at my notes, but if there's not something pertaining tonight, I feel like we need to find something. Right? Huh?
Wasn't it a book?
Oh, it was a book on how to process, how to piece out your different meats.
Oh.
I have a few books on how to piece out meats. So because here's the thing, what happens?
Explain the giveaway, for the
Okay, so here's the thing. You're going to go ahead and put in a hashtag here in a few minutes or a few seconds, and you're going to put in a hashtag. And this one tonight is going to be for an Amazon gift card, but there's going to be 2 more draws tonight. And that's going to go where your name's going to go into a pot. And our very final week, we're going to have a bunch of giveaways that basically represent all of the weeks of our boot camp.
Right.
And so we're going to have different things. We've got an incubator that's being donated to us for a giveaway. We've got a $50 gift card. We've got books. We've got seeds. We have got a bunch of really cool items. So you're going to want to make sure you get your name into these 2 other drawings tonight. Even if you don't win the first one, get your name in there and participate, because you're going to go into the big pot for the last big night of the big drawing. So that's a really cool thing too, because we are trying to pick things out that have to do with all of our giveaways, all of our
Right.
episodes. Yeah, your name's going to a big chicken pot, a big stew pot. But that's the thing too. If you don't have books, what happens if you need all this information and you didn't buy the Hay Bale Prepper Guide to make all your notes, and you don't have books, and the internets go down? If the interwebs go down, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So
You gotta have the webs.
you got to hide your stuff. Hide that stuff in here. Get it in your brain.
Oh, peace out, Deborah.
There you go.
Oh, chicken.
Okay.
Yay.
So that means, put in the chat, just write in the word chicken and hit
How
enter.
did we get 13 entries already and you didn't even have the word up there?
That's
So
pretty
chicken. Okay,
pretty
that's
interesting,
cool.
Casey.
Now,
I haven't seen anybody put in chicken.
me either. But it says it's got 13 entries.
No, I
I mean,
think people have put chicken in before when we were talking about piecing out the chicken.
Oh.
Oh, so then it just recognizes it.
It just recognizes.
Oh, it
Nice.
recognizes chicken if anybody put it in their comments.
Well, make
Yeah.
sure you're doing it anyway. Just make sure you write it in just chicken, just to make sure.
Okay. And we
And,
love that you are on this giveaway on whatever channel that you might be on, because we're on
Absolutely.
5 channels right now. But if you would like to pop over to Hay Bale and Friends, Round the Hay Bale, and make a comment on there as well, or type in chicken, make sure you're subscribed, hit a little likey like up there, and then we will have a drawing for a $10 Amazon gift e-card. It's an e-card. So
Yep.
I think that would be fantabulous to
Yes.
do, please.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't use a hashtag. It looks for the word chicken within the chat. That's pretty cool, though.
It
Hey,
is.
it works. Just put the word chicken in there and you're set to go.
Yeah.
Because that's all you need is a chicken to piece out a chicken. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Chicken dance. What is the chicken dance? There's something.
The chicken dance?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Or something like that. Yeah. I don't know.
And you turn around or something.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. And then you go do 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 do, and you kind of spin around. And yeah,
Yeah.
we used to do that in all the weddings in Maryland. I don't know.
Yes.
I didn't know if it was an East Coast thing or if it
No,
was.
it is. No,
It is.
it's
I
the
think
chicken
it's
dance.
everybody's
And it's something where when nobody's dancing, that's how the DJ gets people on the dance floor, is to do the
Oh.
Yes.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Casey, how many people do we have in here? We have 28 entries. That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
We are 2 more and then we'll be half.
Jessica.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
I'm glad I have a day job too. Thanks, Jesse.
Y'all put in chicken, because you could get a $10 Amazon e-card.
Yeah, $10 gift card. That's great.
And you'll be put in for the final drawing, because we're going to draw 2 more names. You'll be put
Yep.
in for the final drawing. And we've got at least 12 really cool items,
Yeah,
plus
for
Yeah.
sure.
$50 gift card.
I was about to
For
say,
sure.
Monica, what do we have? We counted it last week.
Oh, I don't even know. It's
Oh,
been like
there we
3
go.
weeks.
Okay. All right, Monica, count us down.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Go for it.
Yahoo! Here we go. Who needs it? Who wants it? Who's going to win the $10
It's gonna be
Amazon
Rebecca. She likes to win these things.
card?
Dude.
Oh,
Oh, my God, it all adds up. Lori, yay!
Yay.
Congratulations,
Yeah, Lori.
Lori. She does know all about Amazon.
There you
So,
go.
Casey, if you'll put up our email for us, please. And Lori, if you will please email us at roundthehaybale@gmail.com. Then we'll have your email, which I think I do have it already, but we'll be able to send you that Amazon e-card right away. Awesome, she says. Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And it's not over, y'all. We have
Yeah.
2 more names to draw in tonight's thing, which you will be entered. So Lori, along with the next 2, are going to be entered in. Does Lori have, I have my list here. 1. Lori, you already have 1 entry. So this is your second entry.
Yay.
You go, girl.
Yes. She is a blessed woman, I can tell you.
Oh, yeah. US Freedom 5 says, you didn't do it last couple times, so the 2 names weren't drawn. So we should draw 4 tonight because we've been.
Oh, yeah. That's
Cheryl.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Yay. Congratulations.
Woohoo.
You're in the drawing. All right. And the last one to go in tonight, well, we'll make up for it, US Freedom 5.
Yeah,
'cause we're
don't you
still
worry.
12
Jersey. Yay, congratulations.
Yay, Jersey. Oh,
I love it.
awesome. So,
Now, if y'all are down for it, I will draw 2 more names for the past 2 weeks that we were reruns.
I say you should.
Okay.
I say just for the extra entries.
Here's
yeah,
week
just for
1.
the extra entries.
Yeah.
And when US Freedom 5 says, yeah, okay, that's good. And it was almost Lazy Days Fun Throw.
Very cool.
Congratulations. Glad
Congratulations.
you're here. We're so glad you're here.
Yes.
And rerun 2.
Yep. Rerun 2. Sorry we weren't here. Life was lifing.
Yeah.
And
I got 2 June birthday parties, or birthdays. Oh, Landbander. Yay.
congratulations.
Congratulations. June is busy. June's been busy, guys. It's been a full month.
It has been a full month.
Y'all want me to read who I have down? Now, let me tell you, I have been very, very good about keeping a detailed list of who we got going in. Before we get to our last little moment with Monica, what I have from our very first week 1, I have Rebecca, Not For Nothing Homestead, Tamara Mealing, 885, because I know we normally have 2, sometimes 3 Tamaras. Week 2, Nerge, Radine, Dude, Where My Car?
Yo.
Week 3, that Tamara Melling. You got your 2.
Okay, good for her.
Yeah.
Diana, DS Garden Adventures.
Yeah,
Okay.
D's garden. Yep.
Garden.
And then TRTTSL.
Mm-hmm.
TTSL. Okay.
All right,
Cool.
we're on week 4 now.
Okay.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead.
Jennifer
Oh,
Ocean,
good.
yeah.
Mindbogger-FZLDU.
Okay.
Okay. Week 5.
Okay.
Landbander.
Awesome.
Jennifer
Oh,
Ocean
2.
Homestead got a 2.
Ocean said too, yep.
Landbander got 2 too.
ARCTICAT. Arctic Cat.
Arctic Cat. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Arctic Cat.
All right. And then our 2
Yeah, they
weeks that we had reruns. FUNTHRAW/D9E.
Fun Throw, right?
Fun Throw. That was tonight. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Week 2 rerun, we got Landbander. So
Mhm.
now, Landbander, you're at 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extra entries. Yep.
And
then
then tonight,
tonight-
we got Dude, Where's My Car?
Lori.
She's at her 2. Cheryl, 9720. And
Woohoo!
Jersey Dolphin.
Very cool.
So we have, let me see, I have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 people that have 2 entries that have gotten their name drawn twice.
Woohoo!
So tonight's winner for the gift card was Lori. And then all the ones after that won an entry. You got an extra entry into the big drawing at the end. So the only gift card winner tonight was Lori. And so make sure you send us your information, Lori, so that we can get you that gift card. But man, I'm so excited. This is so fun.
That's good. She'll probably spend that on somebody else. She's
so I love that.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, that's right, James Hall. He's telling Jesse, you won when you married Lisa, Jesse.
That's true. That's true, Jesse.
I never win.
That's true.
Okay.
All right. Well, before we leave, and next week, y'all come back. Remember, we're talking about heat sources.
It's going to be so good.
Fire starting is going to be fun. And we do it at night, too, so this is going to be really fun. I may
set
up outside.
I'm so excited. I'm going to tell my boys, I'm like, you're going to have to light some fires. They're going to love it.
Yeah.
Light a fire for your boys.
They're going to love it.
And your boy, light a fire.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
That's it right there. Yep.
All right. Well, let's end it out with a little bit of moment with Monica. Yeah. Now, we haven't done this in a while, so y'all bear with me as I try to make it all fancy and the transition seamless, okay?
Oh, my gosh. So seamless. Hi, everybody. I'm so little. Okay, so I'm really tiny. I think I'm really tiny still on the screen, but it's okay. I'm just going to talk anyway. So tonight, wow, I'm so tiny. So tonight I have a verse from the Bible. It's Psalm 119. Verse 11, it says, I have treasured you. There you are. I have treasured your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. And so this is reminding me of tonight. We're talking about all these different skills that we've had and all these things that we're learning over the course of all these weeks. And, it's one of these things where the more we learn, the more we dig into what we have, what God has around us, the more we're going to remember it later. And it's the same for the more we learn about God's word. When we take our time and we read scripture and we pray and we learn more of who God is, we're going to learn how we can do things better his way. And so it just reminded me of all the different skills we're learning, because the more you practice, the more you spend time learning these skills, the better you're going to get and the more you're going to have later on when maybe those skills need to be brought to remembrance. And the same thing with God's word. The more you spend time in God's word, the more you spend time surrounded by people who are good, godly people helping to pour into you, the more you are going to be able to show that to others, and you're going to bring all those things to remembrance so that you don't do things that you really shouldn't be doing. So anyway, have a good week. Continue to learn, surround yourself with those good people and learn new skills, because trust me, it's a good thing.
That was so good.
Awesome.
Thanks.
And so appropriate. Very appropriate.
There you go.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We love you, and we will see you next week, Lord willing, creek don't rise. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Everyone.
Monica and Sandy, gather round and let's start this grand plan. Can some